The second thing you can do if you really want to damage your brain is be judgmental or critical. What happens when we are judgmental or when we criticize somebody, it produces in the body what we call threat physiology. And that's because the limbic system, the emotional part of the brain, is going to respond when we're judgmental or critical. They're going to respond to that stimuli that we're judging or criticizing as if it's a threat to what we hold dear or what we think is good and valuable. And so it might not produce a full blown fight or flight response, but it's going to produce some stress hormones in our body. And stress hormones are going to do a number of things. They're great when we need to run away from a bear. I've said this before, but not great as kind of a baseline way to live because they really can take a toll on the body. One of the things stress hormones do is they decrease the BDNF in the brain. That's the brain derived neurotrophic factor. And what BDNF is, it is like a fertilizer for all of the neurotransmitters. And so the neurotransmitters are the things that allow the neurons to communicate. So the BDNF, this brain fertilizer, if I can simplify it that way, then allows all of those other neurotransmitters to be produced so that all the neurons can communicate the way God designed them to do. So when we have that elevated limbic response and some extra cortisol in our body, now, especially if it happens over time, our body is not going to produce the kind of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, the brain fertilizer, that we need.